Hi there, this is Les with OfficeTutor.info and welcome once again. Today we'll be looking at working with fonts. With Word 2007 we have this really interesting layout. We have these tabs over here and what we call the ribbon, or what Microsoft calls the ribbon. Everything that you need for the fonts, well, almost everything that you need is right here under the Home tab. Right here, and by default the Home tab should be selected. On occasion there may be other tabs selected if you've already been working with it. Now let's say you want to play around with some of the fonts just to learn how to use these font features. I'm gonna increase the font size just for this presentation, and here's an interesting feature. You can just click the larger A. It has an up arrow over there and it increases the font size, and inversely just clicking here would reduce the font size as well, but for this example we're going to keep it large. Now you'll notice that as I'm playing with these buttons, as I'm clicking them, the font size over here keeps changing as well, and you can actually type in whatever font size you want. Let's say 72, and there you go. So let's go back to 48. Great. Alright, now there are some basic functions that are very common to every word processing software, such as OpenOffice Writer or WordPerfect, and you'll find that they have the bold, italics, underline features. So go ahead and try them out. If you click bold, you'll see OfficeTutor.info being bolded up over there. Click on bold again and it'll remove it. Italics, and you can click it again, it'll remove it. Click on underline and you click it again, it'll remove it. Again, this is the strike through feature. Let's say you're working on a document and you want to keep track of all the changes that you're making as you go, as you keep updating it. This is a useful feature in those circumstances. If you're using superscript, for example, you want to say the 11th. Now by default Microsoft Word will change 11 and TH to they'll change that TH over there into a superscript. But let's say you want to do it manually. Let's say you want to do it over here. I know we don't usually do that here, in English at least, but you can actually do that manually by clicking the superscript button. There you go. Alright, now let's say we want to add a highlight. Again, if you're regularly updating this particular document and keeping track of changes, this is useful. Or if you're keeping track of a document someone sent to you and just doing a study on it, this is a useful feature. It can highlight whatever text that you selected. Again, you have to select the text first. That's done by clicking on the beginning point and dragging to where you want it to stop highlighting, and there you go. Now if I have this highlighted, or selected, and I hover over these various colors, you'll see that Word 2007 actually gives me a preview, a very nice feature, and I can go back to the default with no color. Alright, now you can change the font color by again selecting what you want to change and picking whatever font color you want. And again, as you can see in the background right there, the text color keeps changing as I hover over the various colors. And I'm going to go back to the default black. Alright, another nice feature that Word 2007 has included is this case changing button. Now what this does is, if you click on it, you can either go for a sentence case, that is, by default it'll capitalize the first character of the sentence, or make everything lowercase. As you can see here, it just made the O lowercase. or make everything uppercase, or capitalize each word, and again it's only capitalizing the first character, or toggle case. Now let's go back to the default sentence case. Now if there are features here that you have not seen, they're likely to be right here. There's a little arrow pointing to the lower right corner of font, and click that and you'll see this window pop up. Now here you have a lot of options. You can pick the font, which you could also do over here. You can pick a font style, italics, bold, italics, and bold, and font sizes. Some of these things are repetitive. However, you have everything right in one window. And there are some features here that, such as double strike through, emboss, engrave, outline, shadow, that are also very useful. Cancel. Now here's the last feature we'll be talking about, and this is clear formatting. What does that mean? Let's say you have it bold and italicized, and you want to remove all the features that you've added to this particular selection of text. Well, this is what you do. You just click here, and not only does it actually remove the bold and italicized features of the text, but it actually reduces the text back to the original size font that we started out with. That was size 11. And let's bring it back again to 48. If you have any questions, feel free to send it to us through the contact form. Again, this is Les with OfficeTutor.info. Thank you, and if you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment.